and welcome back to my channel. I am just getting myself ready for the day and have had the loveliest start to my morning. I headed out first thing, the sun was shining, and honestly there is nothing I love more than a solo walk through the New Forest, especially when the New Forest ponies are out. You would have seen how close those horses got to me. And the thing with living in the New Forest is that for me, sometimes I take it for granted. I find it such a normality having lived here for such a long time, and I forget how special it is and how close they get to you. They're very docile, they're really, really chill. As long as you leave them alone, you're not supposed to pet them, you don't go over to them, don't approach them yourself. But if they come by you, just let them go, let them chill. The amount of times I have horses going past and I could just see them looking at me like, you all right? I'm just gonna head on over here and have a little nibble of this bush, if you don't mind. They'll literally cross straight in front of you, and it honestly is just so magical. It's such a lovely day to start my Friday morning. And the reason why I wanted to head out for a morning walk is because I wanted to make the most of the countryside, make the most of where I live this morning, because I am actually heading up to London tonight. And as much as I love being in the big city, there is nothing quite like an early morning walk through the forest, in the countryside, just being at one with nature. But I have a very, very exciting weekend ahead of me. I'm a little bit anxious, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit nervous because I have actually never done anything like this before, really. I'm heading up to London tonight because I am attending the EPSOM races with Debenhams tomorrow. And I honestly could not be more excited. Debenhams is a brand that I have just absolutely adored for the longest time. Shopped there literally since I can remember. It's such a shame that the Debenhams in Southampton isn't there anymore, because when I was little and growing up, I used to head there with my little paper round money. I got a job at a swimming pool from the ages of 14 to 18, and honestly, I swear, once a month, when that paycheck hit, I'd head to Debenhams. I feel like it is just that one-stop shop for almost everything that you need. Obviously bags, shoes, accessories, makeup. They do the most incredible occasion wear. So if you are attending anything a little bit more special, I'll actually leave down below. I've done a little roundup of race day outfits, but they'd also be really appropriate for wedding guest outfits or just any really special occasions that you've got coming up. And I don't need to be vlogging this at all. I didn't need to film it. It's not for the campaign at all. It's all over on Instagram, which would have already been live, because we are living in the moment and we are posting in real time whilst I'm there, which again is something that I don't normally do. Normally I have a little bit of time to edit and sit and be antisocial and just be on my phone. Whereas tomorrow we're going to be posting everything as we're there, which is exciting actually. It's going to be really, really fun, and I cannot wait to attend. I need to look into more the actual race day, because I'm not the biggest horsey girl, despite the fact that I live in the New Forest and literally had horses walking straight in front of me this morning. But I've never really attended, no, that's a lie. I have attended one horse event. I did the Cheltenham races with Holland Cooper, but to be perfectly honest, I spent 90% of the day at the Holland Cooper tent, drinking gin, chatting to people, and only watched a little bit of the horse racing, whereas this is a race day. This is the Betfred Derby day, I believe, and I'm really excited. Debenhams actually have a little pop-up there as well if you want to top up your makeup, make yourself look beautiful, because race days are long days. You are going to be there all day. So I am so excited, and that's why I wanted to get out into the countryside this morning, because I just wanted to be at one with nature, knowing that I'm getting the train and staying overnight in London tonight. But as you can see behind me, we have a couple of outfit options, and I hate the fact that YouTube isn't real time, because I wish that this is more like a FaceTime and you could give me your opinions, because you guys honestly have the best advice. Sometimes when I'm vlogging, it feels more like I'm FaceTiming into the girls group chat instead, because you'll tell me when things look good, you'll tell me when things don't look good, and I feel like you're my hype girls. I mean, the mango haul that I did recently, I was saying that I feel like I need to adjust it and not lengthen, shorten the skirt, and so many of you were like, no Ellie, that looks amazing on you, and I'm like, guys, thanks, because I feel like sometimes you just can't really tell on yourself. You're always your own worst critic. But I have two outfit options, and I am going to be dressed head to toe in Coast. I mean, I have loved Coast for the longest time, and I feel like Coast is one of those brands that is such a go-to when it comes to occasion wear styling, and obviously stocked on Debenhams. They have so many other brands, and I think every girl that's going to be attending tomorrow is going to be in a particular brand. So I think there'll be like a warehouse girl, there's going to be like a Dorothy Perkins girl potentially. I am the Coast girl representing, and honestly I am so excited to show you all of the pieces that have arrived because they have spoiled me. Debenhams have been so kind of giving me like 2 full outfit options: shoes, bags, accessories, fascinators. I do love a fascinator for a race day. I feel like nothing is more spectacular than a beautiful big fascinator that you can kind of hide behind to style up with your outfit. So let me show you everything that's arrived. We can do a little unboxing and then we can choose the outfits together, and I can show you option 1 or option 2 because I need to decide before tonight, because I don't think I can necessarily take everything with me. I think it's probably the best bet to have decided my outfit, get it packed and ready to head to London tonight. I want to show you the bags first, because I am not going to lie, I audibly squealed when I saw this clutch bag. How beautiful is this black satin diamante encrusted statement clutch bag? This is a statement and a half. This looks about triple the price of what it actually was, and also comes in white. I'll leave both linked down below because I feel like if you have your hen do coming up, or you do want to have like a clutch bag or a handbag for your wedding, that would be iconic. And I learned something recently actually about clutch bags and about etiquette and styling for these kinds of events, whether it's like race day styling, wedding guest styling, anything really fancy, Royal Ascot, the polo, things like that. Apparently a lot of girls get it wrong, and I didn't know this, but you're not supposed to wear a day bag to these kinds of events. So by day bag, the reason this conversation got started is because so many girls are going to weddings wearing their Kellys, wearing their Birkins, and they are not like wedding guest appropriate. They're not the proper etiquette or what you should be wearing to these occasions. Apparently, you're supposed to wear more of like a pochette, so something that's got like a really tiny little top handle, or a clutch bag. And I didn't know that, but I can see what they mean, that like it's just a little bit more wedding guest appropriate. It's just a little bit more like race day styling. And the clutches that they had on Debenhams, honestly, I just fell in love with this. So you just pop that up and it does have a little chain inside, which I love, because if you get tired, if you don't want to be holding it, you can wear it on your shoulder and then have it a little bit, you know, out of your way, because you're gonna have a drink in one hand, you're gonna be able to like use the other hand to like hug people and chat to people. Sometimes it can get a little bit annoying. So this is bag number 1. Bag number 2 might just be my favorite. Is this not the most Ellie handbag you have ever seen in your life? So this is more of a pochette style. This is what I mean, where it's just got like the tiniest little top handle. It's not necessarily a day bag. It's not the kind of bag that you would actually like keep stuff in. I guess that's what these kind of handbags represent. These clutch bags and pochette bags, there's something a lot more dainty where you literally have your phone, your lip gloss, maybe a credit card at most. I just love this. It's got this really cool like magnetic opening, which I really like, and it is wooden, like actually wooden, which honestly I think is the coolest thing in the world. I love the raffia detailing to it and the structure of this handbag. I feel like this is the perfect race day bag, the perfect wedding guest bag. I have a feeling I'm going to get so much wear out of it, and again, it looks so expensive. Like if you had told me that this was Cult Gaia or some really expensive designer brand, I would 100% believe you. It is absolutely beautiful. So bag option number 2 for look number 2. Or maybe we can mix and match. I hadn't actually thought of that. I just love her. I think she is the cutest thing in the world. Okay, now shoes. You know what I'm like. If I like it, I'll just get it in another color. So we've got 2 options when it comes to shoes. And I think you're gonna start to notice a little bit of a theme with regards to option 1, outfit option number 1. We are going for an all black theme with outfit option number 1. And I kind of like that. You know how much I love an all black outfit. I always feel so like fierce and powerful in an all black outfit. So black shoes, black accessories, everything goes together really beautifully. And I just fell in love with these heels. Now I didn't want anything too high because obviously you're going to be walking all day. I don't know if it's grass, to tell you the complete and honest truth, so I'm hoping it's not, because stilettos are going to sink. But I just loved the detailing, this kind of like embroidered detailing at the front. I feel like you can see it a little bit better in the beige alternative. You can still see it in the black, but oh my goodness me, the most beautiful like rose detail. This to me is like a pair of Bell heels. I absolutely loved them. The gorgeous like beige detailing. They've got a little bit of a kind of like see-through mesh. So they're very on trend, but in a very classic way. Like even if that trend isn't a thing, in a couple of years, I'd still wear these shoes and absolutely rock them. So I thought these would pair really, really beautifully with outfit option number 2. So we've got the beige pair or we've got the black pair to decide between. Now, fascinators. This is where we can really start to have a little bit of fun. So option number 1 is a beautiful black fascinator with this white bow. And I absolutely adore how the white bow looks. I like the fact that this is a headband fascinator. The other one you'll see in a minute is like a string, which I'm not the biggest fan of because I feel like you always get that little kind of like indent in your chin. I love the size of this. I mean, it can barely even fit on the screen. That is going to look absolutely incredible. That is a statement and a half. Or option number 2, we have got a navy blue fascinator. Now, they didn't have any beige fascinators, which is a shame because it would have matched the bag and the shoes. And you know what I'm like, I love a matchy moment. However, we do have a little bit of blue in the dress. So I thought that we could like pair that in and like bring that in together. Now, what I don't like about this one is, can you see it's got an elastic? So that would go underneath your chin, and I just don't like when you can like see it going around your chin and you can see it going around your face. However, it is a little bit more comfortable. So comfort, style, we've got to think about these things, but I love the style of this. I love the way that it like swoops up and you get this really gorgeous like detailing around here. Now it is potentially raining tomorrow, so maybe that would collect the rain. Maybe that wouldn't be the best idea, but I do love how this looks. I feel like it's just such a classic fascinator. You can't go wrong with something like this. So dresses, I have to say I am very much leaning towards outfit number 1. I feel like as I'm holding it up, it's not going to look that special. It's not going to look that amazing, but it's the kind of dress that I feel like you need to have it on to be able to see how beautiful it is. It's the most incredible like satin pleated skirt, turtleneck, sleeveless dress. And this is the kind of thing that I feel like you can rewear again and again. I think this would be a great piece to buy if you do have like a wedding coming up or a race day coming up, because you could wear this to so many different occasions. You can style it up so differently each time. And I just loved the fact that it was a classic black, because there is nothing that makes me feel more confident than an all black look, and I thought that would look so chic for race day. Or option number 2 is probably a little bit more classic race day outfit, the most beautiful long sleeved pink dress. Now, as I said, this does have little pops of blue. I don't know if you can see, but it's got the most beautiful like floral detailing running through the pleats of the skirt, and it's got pinks in there, we've got purples in there, and we do have little pops of blue. So that was my thinking with regards to the fascinator and pulling the entire look in together. So do we want something a little bit more colourful, that's like a little bit more classic race day outfit, or do we want something a little bit more matchy, which you know I love, and a little bit more me? Let's try on the outfit and see which one we prefer. I'm leaning at the moment towards outfit 1, but I do love how the dress looks. I love the idea of having sleeves as well, especially if it's not going to be the warmest day tomorrow. But let's try them on and see how they look. So outfit option number 1. And I have to say, I am kind of in love with how this looks. I'm in love particularly with the dress. The dress is just my favorite. I feel like it just flatters me so nicely. It nips in where I want it to nip in. It just skims my hips so beautifully. The length is perfect. And this isn't actually a petite dress. I often get questions about like whether I only shop at petite or whether I shop at regular. And I will often shop regular. I think sometimes it still works, even on my 5 foot nothing frame, my 5 foot to nothing body. I love the length of the skirt in the sense that you've just got a little bit of ankle before you have your shoes showing underneath, and these are just so beautiful. They're actually very comfortable. I think I'm going to be absolutely fine in these for the entirety of the day. I love the fact that you've got the detailing to them, but they're still just very classic black. I love that. I love a slingback. A slingback is just my absolute favorite style at the moment. I do always size down in a slingback. I often get questions about how I stop them from slipping off. I'm a 3.5 and I always go for a 3 in my slingbacks, and I find that's how, is that giving that elastic like a bit more to almost like grip onto is how you stop them from slipping down at the back or slipping off I love the hat too. I mean, is that not just the most extra fabulous race day hat you have ever seen in your entire life? I would never normally wear something like this, but I think when you're going to the races, you have the excuse to just be a little bit extra. So I have to say, I am very much enjoying outfit option number 1, but let's try on option 2 just to make sure. Well, there goes my thinking that I had a really easy decision ahead of me. The second I put on outfit option number 1, I was like, oh, this is amazing, this is fabulous. Do I even need to try on option 2? And now that I've got this dress on, I'm like, oh, wow, that is also beautiful. I love the movement in the skirt. I feel like this would have been a perfect wedding guest dress for my friend's wedding that I had back in May. It is just so comfortable, so beautiful. I love the balloon sleeves, like the over dramatic sleeves I just think are gorgeous, and the knit in waist again. I love how the blue ties into the blue on the dress as well. I was really unsure if it was going to work, but I have to say I think it does actually. I think it really ties in nicely together. And oh my goodness me, this little clutch bag is just my favorite thing in the world. I love how the shoes look as well. They are absolutely beautiful. It's funny, I thought that you could really see the detail more in these, but actually having tried them both on, I think you can see the detail just as well in the black as well. The gorgeous like embroidery detail, as I said, a little bit sheer, a little bit see-through, but not enough that you can actually see any tootsies. Just enough that it is so flattering and so on trend for the moment. So option number 2, goodness me, I think I have a very tough decision ahead of me before I head off to London tonight. Please tell me I'm not the only one whose bed ends up looking like this whenever they're packing, even when it's just one night away that they are going for. Instead of a wardrobe, it is a bedrobe, but I'm trying to keep it light so that I don't have to like wheel along a heavy suitcase in London. I'm just going to take my Katie Loxton. This is the Oxford weekend bag, which I've got monogrammed with my initials on. I love this, especially for like an overnight stay. I'm just getting like my makeup sorted, all of my bits and bobs sorted. This is another little overnight bag from Fable England. I'm not sure if I'll need it, but I've got it out just in case. And seeing as though you guys can't give me your opinions in real time, the irony of the fact that by the time this vlog goes live, you'll have already seen the outfit on my Instagram, what I ended up wearing. So I've messaged the girls group chat, I've texted my mum, I've texted my sister, and everyone is saying the black. As lovely as that pink dress is, a lot of people said that it's more wedding guest styling than race day styling. And especially seeing as though it's not going to be the best weather tomorrow, I just feel like black is a little bit more appropriate. But I'm actually going to do a bit of a hybrid of option 1 and option 2. So we're going for the gorgeous black dress, which I am so in love with. The black hat, which I have to say is a bit more comfortable than the blue as well. I do prefer the headband as opposed to the string that goes under the chin. Black shoes. And then instead of the black clutch, I'm actually going to wear the gorgeous little raffia bag. And I like the fact that it just adds a little pop. I feel like it makes it a bit more daytime appropriate. And I just love the fact that this stands out as like my feature of the outfit. It is just so beautiful. The fact that it's real wood, honestly, I can't get over how expensive that looks. And is this really weird of me to show you my bra? As I said, it's like the girls group chat here. And I would definitely send a photo of my bra into the girls group chat. So I'm going to show you her, my new bra from M&S. I have this bra in every single colour. I have her in beige, in white, in pink, and now in black, because I suddenly realized when I ordered the dress that I don't actually own a black bra, and I really hate it when you've got a black outfit, especially because it's sleeveless. You can often get like a little flash, or when your strap sticks out. I just hate it when it's not the same color, when there's like beige or pink or white sticking out. So I wanted to pick it up in black. And what makes this bra special is this is the only gorgeous, lifting, shaping, non-underwired bra that I have ever been able to find. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe there's a few out there, but I'm not gonna lie, I have looked, and I feel like it is so difficult to find a beautiful non-underwired bra that doesn't look like a training bra, doesn't look like a bra for a teenager, doesn't look like a bra for like maternity wear or like breastfeeding, so it ends up having like the clips there. Like, I just want a nice non-underwired bra that is not going to make me feel like I'm wearing a corset. I don't know how the girls do it. I just can't do underwire anymore. I want softness, I want flexibility, but I still want the lift and the shape and the comfort of wearing a proper bra, and not like a bralette, like not something that doesn't give you any shape or hold. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, I feel like this conversation is so getting away from myself, but I'll leave a link down below because I know you guys always love getting the recommendations for like the comfy underwear. I feel like we are kindred spirits in that sense. So it's going to be a lovely all black bra and pants day, all black matching outfit day. I am going to seriously feel like I have got my bish together. So anyway, I need to finish packing because I'm literally going to get my train in an hour and a half up to London, and then the EPSOM races tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited. Well, we have arrived to our hotel in London, looking a little bit disheveled. The linen trousers are linening. Definitely not a good idea for a travel evening. Look at how creased they look, but such is the linen life. I'm not gonna lie, I am so excited to have arrived to the hotel. It's such a gorgeous hotel in such a beautiful part of London. I hate to say this, but I do often forget how beautiful London can be, particularly when you come away from the city. Every time I come into London at the moment, it's in central, so obviously very built up, very loud, very noisy, and I forget how green so many different parts of London are. I was driving in the taxi through the most beautiful scenery, like green trees, kind of forest vibes. There was a lot of like village green around, which just felt very, very villagey, which I absolutely love it coming from the New Forest. I forget what it's like when you come out to the suburbs a little bit. So it's such a beautiful area, such a beautiful hotel. I'm not gonna lie, I am so excited to order some room service, have a quick shower, get into my PJs and snuggle down into the world's biggest king size bed. I have to say I'm so impressed with the size of this bed, considering it's a London hotel, and normally in London hotel rooms are teeny tiny. This is quite a small room, but a beautiful room nonetheless. Such a lovely little space to hunker on down at tonight. Is there anything better than when you finally get to Starfish? I love Alex, I love my fiance, but he does hog the bed, I won't lie. So it's gonna be so nice to Starfish out tonight, and the linen looks lovely. I have done the bougiest thing in the world and brought my own silk pillowcase. I just can't do it anymore, guys. I can't do normal cotton. If I want my hair to last till tomorrow, the silk pillowcase needs to come with me, and it's the easiest thing to pack in your bags. We've got the most beautiful, big king-size bed, a little desk to get ready, and another mirror. Honestly, I'm impressed with the lighting in this room as well. I mean, it is spotlight. I do find that the most unflattering light in the entire world, but at least I'm not having to get my phone out and literally use the torch in order to see, which I do in most hotels, especially most London hotels. So I love the fact that we've got a big mirror here, a big outfit mirror that I can show you what I'm wearing it tomorrow and show you the final look. And we've also got the loveliest amenities over here as well. You know, your girl is going to be making herself a lovely cup of tea. Oh, I might even do an Earl Grey. Is this Earl Grey? Yes, I'm going to do myself an Earl Grey tea. I have to say, when it comes to an evening cup of tea, Earl Grey is my absolute favourite. It's just a little bit lighter, doesn't feel quite as heavy. I literally call it my sleepy tea. At about 9 o'clock at night, I pour myself a cup of Earl Grey tea, and it literally sends me straight off to sleep. Sometimes if I'm feeling extra bougie, I'll pour myself a cup of tea, I'll head to bed and have it in bed. And honestly, I can't think of anything better. So we've got the lovely kettle, little TV over here, and the bathroom. Oh my goodness me, as I said, considering it's a London hotel, I am very impressed with this little bathroom. It's absolutely beautiful. The marble, this shower looks incredible. There is nothing I love more than a waterfall shower, let me tell you. And again, lovely lighting, a lovely big mirror. Honestly, this hotel is giving me serious vibes. This is a 10 out of 10, and meeting the girls earlier down at the lobby has just excited me even more for tomorrow. They were there today for Ladies' Day, and they did double check. They were like, do you have your fascinator? Because I didn't realize some of the locations that we're going to be in at EPSOM races, it is like a requirement to have your fascinator, a requirement to be wearing some sort of headpiece, whether that's a hat or a fascinator or more of like a headband vibes. So thank goodness I have the world's biggest hat. I think it's going to be a competition tomorrow. We should like literally run it as like a competition or like a bingo of like who has the biggest fascinator, who's got the biggest hat, because I just love it. It's one of my favorite things about the races. So yeah, as I said, I'm gonna get my butt in the shower, get my PJs on, order myself some roof service, and just enjoy it. This lovely hotel for the evening. So I'll check back with you guys tomorrow. Good morning from London, from my hotel room. It has been the loveliest start to my morning. We don't actually need to leave the hotel until about 10 o'clock. It's currently 9:45 now. So I've just packed everything up, ready to check out and ready to head to the EPSOM races. But I've had the loveliest morning. It's been very relaxed, very chilled. I woke up around 7 AM without an alarm, which I always think is so lovely, and headed to the gym, did a little workout, just like a half an hour quick workout to get my body moving. Went down and had a lovely breakfast. I'm showered, I'm dressed, I'm ready, and I'm so happy with how the outfit has paired together. I feel like the bag just works perfectly. She is full to the brim of blister plasters, painkillers. Hopefully my camera will be able to fit inside of her, and a little top up of perfume as well. I am actually wearing today my Jo Malone. I've gone for English Pear and Freesia, which is such a classic. I love her. And jewellery wise, I actually decided to go all silver with my jewellery today because of the fact that the hat obviously has that little like white detail. I just thought that silver paired so well together. So I've got my beautiful Jennifer Behr earrings in. I wear these all the time and I get a lot of questions about them actually because they're just the most beautiful like double pearl kind of drop detail. I have found some dupes online, so I'll leave those linked down below. I've got my beautiful birthday bracelet on, which Alex got me, the most beautiful tennis bracelet from Nice Cream London, which I absolutely adore. A little ring from Pandora, Seconda watch, and obviously engagement ring, which I'm never without. I am very excited to head to the Debenhams top-up tent as well because they have got a beauty tent full to the brim of makeup top-ups, hair top-ups, anything you need. And I'm not gonna lie, looking at the weather, I think we might need a few top-ups throughout the day, but goodness me, I'm so excited to pop the hat on. It is just absolutely incredible. I need to ask actually, what is the difference between a hat and a fascinator? Because I feel like I keep flitting between and calling it one of the two things. I'm not in this world, so I don't know. I've worn fascinators before and I always find that they're a little bit smaller, and I don't know if this classes as a hat because it is just such a flying saucer. But I feel like when it comes to the EPSOM derby, the EPSOM races, go big or go home. So full outfit of the day, and I've got the little coast shoes on as well. I'm so excited to head to the races today with Debenhams, spend the day with the girls and watch the horse racing. It's going to be such an incredible day, so let's get going. We have arrived, and oh my goodness me, already I am so inspired by all the fashion, all of the outfits. The ladies are looking incredible, and we've actually just come straight to the Debenhams pop-up. How fabulous is this? The Debenhams Day Spa. We can have some little top-ups. Girls are getting their outfit pictures. Oh, this is such a dream. So I've come straight to the Debenhams pop-up and I'm getting my hair sorted. I feel like with this wind, it's already needing a little bit of a zhuzh. So I'm gonna do a little bit of dry shampoo.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is add some dry shampoo through, just to create a little bit of texture, just to help with the wind and all that kind of stuff, so you'll be in here all day. You just spray it in at the root, and then we'll just massage it through afterwards. I have very like smooth hair, so I feel like when the wind picks up, it really goes. So this will really help. I was supposed to say, you know what, I've not had my hair done in the longest time, and it's always such a treat. It is. I love getting my hair done. It's never the same when you do it yourself either. You never get this quite the same.
Yeah.
And it's that pamper thing, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Especially somewhere like this, where like you would normally expect it when you're coming for the day.
We had that all day yesterday. People were like, is this really a hair bar? I'm like,
yeah. Come and get yourself looking beautiful.
I know.
Love
Especially
it. Oh my goodness me, I feel so refreshed. I feel like I've got volume. Yeah, there's no static. I love this. We used the Wella Ultimate Smooth oil. I'm definitely gonna have to pick some of this up myself. It is beautiful. Oh, so happy. Honestly, this is the dream. It has been such an incredible morning so far. Had my hair topped up earlier, had a few photos done, we've been getting the content, and I'm now getting a little YSL makeup top up with the girls. Honestly, I'm so excited. Just a little bit of lip, so many gorgeous products. Oh, the blushes are just beautiful. Love it. Sit down and have like a proper meal. So the girls have just treated us to the most incredible food from the food vendors. We have been treated to chicken gyros, and fries. I'm not gonna lie, I am tucking in. This looks delicious. So we are heading into the stands now. We have got access to the Queen Elizabeth II stand, and we're gonna place some bets on some horses. I'm so excited to see the races because having been here all day, the vibes are just immaculate. Everyone's so excited. There's been so many scouts, do we call them? Give you like their opinions and their expert advice. So fingers crossed, we're gonna have some winners. I'm gonna watch some amazing horse racing. Gorgeous.
Tornado alert. I love the names of
Majestic. Gorgeous boy. Sea Scout. Oh.
To 18 Spartan Arrow. Down to the last couple maybe, existent for 14.
We're placing bets.
On Blinky to... Oh, what should I do? What should I do?
don't know.
Should I do to place? £5 on number 9.
So Becky and I have just placed our bets.
Number 11,
You
Nana's.
have
Oh, we've got Nana's.
Nana's Sparkle.
Okay, we want Nana Sparkle. Who have you voted for?
I've got number
Or Betty,
9.
Sorry.
Number 9, Blinky.
Blinky, and I've gone for Stormy Impact.
What number is that?
Number 3.
Oh, that's my other lucky number, so yeah.
So you never know.
Do you know what, between the three of us,
We could get
between
lucky.
the three
First,
of us,
second, and third.
that's what we want.
We're
First, second,
manifesting it.
No, I want to win, but yeah.
We've actually managed to get a really good spot right beside the tracks. The horses are going in. Wish us luck.
Number 3!
I just won! Oh my god!
I literally saw 3 go past. I went,
Right, Stormy Impact! When does yours come?
I have no idea.
Did anyone else place?
I don't know.
I can't believe I just won! So I don't know if you could actually hear over all of that screaming, but both Becky and I actually won!
We placed in
Well,
my
you
horse.
came first. I can't believe it. And what did your horse come?
It came fourth, so I wouldn't have thought it would place, but apparently that counts as a place.
Amazing!
So Blinky.
So we're coming to get our winnings. I'm so happy, I can't believe it. Thank you so much, £59. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Having a little celebratory champagne for our
Cheers to
win.
you. I still am in disbelief at how
I cannot believe
like,
it,
your
genuinely.
luck.
The fact that I literally walked up and went, I like the sound of what was it? I don't remember. Stormy Impact.
Stormy Impact.
Stormy Impact.
Literally, she
It's
said
like-
it straight away. She was like, I like the name of that one. I was like, go for
And you looked at the odds, you chatted to some scouts,
And I lost.
it just proves you've got to live life by vibes. Back home now after the most incredible day at the EPSOM races with Debenhams. I'm still pinching myself that such a dream brand such as Debenhams would want to invite me, want me to attend such a dreamy day. And I'm also still reeling over the fact that I won, that my horse won, and that I walked away with £59. Honestly, I've never really been a betting kind of a gal, and everyone was just howling at my betting technique because we spoke to scouts throughout the day. There was a lot of people that were like giving information over like the favorites and who was like destined to win. They looked at the odds or they chose lucky numbers, and I just walked into the betting room with Becky, not even planning on actually placing a bet, but I thought, you know what, we're here, it's a little bit of fun. What's £5 each way? £10 bet down. Stormy Impact, he looks like a vibe. And the fact that he won, we were all screaming. That's why we were all so excited, because I was the one that we all assumed would be the least likely to win because of that reason. And then the fact that my horse won and I walked away with £59. I was such a happy bunny. But it's so funny because everyone kept wanting me to put down more bets throughout the day. And I am someone who very much likes leaving on a high. It's something that my friends have a real like cause for contention with, because I'm always that person, like say you're on a night out or you're out with friends, you're out for dinner or something and everyone wants to like continue the night, everyone just wants to keep going. I am that person. It will hit like around midnight and I'll say, guys, we've had the loveliest time, it's been really fun, let's leave it here, let's end on a high and go to bed. And I'm the same when it comes to betting. I'm not a very fun person to go to a casino with, because the second I've made like a winning, the second I've made profit, that's it, I'm off, I'm leaving. So I didn't put any more bets down throughout the day, just so that I could say that I left on a high and that my horse won. Honestly though, it was such a fun day and such an honor to have been in the Queen Elizabeth stand. It was literally like a David Attenborough documentary, but for like fashion and very high-end fashion. The dresses were beautiful, the bags, the shoes, the fascinators, and all of the men were wearing full tails and top hats. We made a joke to the girls saying, right, can we raise hands who's single and who's looking for a husband, because I think you might just find him here. Betting at the horses, and Debenhams were such a dream team to have attended with. The little top up was very much needed. I ended up having another hair top up later. I felt like my hair was just getting more and more disheveled throughout the day, particularly whilst we were like placing the bets and in the Queen Elizabeth stand, because as much as I loved my little flying sauce hat and I thought it would protect me, I didn't quite consider the height difference of me versus every average human in the UK or in EPSOM, because my head height is most people's like shoulder height, and the amount of times, I think it happened probably about a dozen times, my hat got knocked off, because as I was like squeezing through people, you were trying to like get your way through the crowds, someone would kind of like shoulder barge and my hat would literally just come flying off. So my hair was getting more and more disheveled throughout the day. So the hair top up was very much needed. I loved the Wella products that they used, and the beauty top ups, it was so lovely just to like go if you felt like a little bit sweaty, or when it started raining at one point, just to give yourself a little freshen up, a bit of blush, a bit of lip, and the perfume stand. I am not going to lie, I have reignited my love for this scent. The YSL Libre perfume is just one of the sexiest fragrances I think I own, and it was on the little perfume shelf. I gave myself a little spritz and just thought, why have I not been wearing this perfume more often? It's a perfect like date night perfume, day at the races perfume, and it's one that really does last as well, which is what I really like about it. I feel like you spritz this once and you can still smell it on yourself like hours, almost days later. I absolutely adore it. Sometimes I do forget just quite how many brands that Debenhams actually stocks online, and I've had so many people commenting on the post that I put up. I put it up last night, Monday night, and so many people have said that they have completely forgotten that Debenhams was like still a thing, that you can still shop Debenhams, because obviously a lot of the stores closed down, but they are still all online, and they have so many amazing brands on there, obviously from beauty to hair to fashion to clothes to shoes to bags. I had so many compliments on my little handbag as well. So I will leave a little link actually down below to the Debenhams like race day page, because they have so many gorgeous like occasion wear dresses, race day dresses, if it's like a wedding that you're attending. I know polo is on at the moment, which I believe is quite different to like race day styling, but still quite similar in the fashion, I believe. So I'll leave a little link down below if you do have any occasions coming up that you just want to look and feel fabulous for. And I am going to leave this vlog here. I just wanted to sign off and say thank you so much for coming with me, and thank you guys for all of your love and support, because I would not have these kinds of opportunities if it wasn't for all of your support, all of your love here on the vlogs and also over on my Instagram. So if you got to the end of this video, comment a horsey emoji down below in the comments, because I always love knowing who makes it to the end of my videos, and I will see you on Monday for the next one. Bye.